Okay. Hey. So, I'm going to try to get 2 videos out today because I feel like I want to just start posting more. But, like my little romper, my braids. But no. So, today's video, I'm going to talk about us women. Us women. So, I was watching the back and forth drama with Joelle and Lauren earlier. And I agree with some of the stuff she was saying. Like, I do agree with the fact that her and Joelle are married. So the fact that he's just talking to these women and, you know, basically just, it's not even that he's talking to women, because if they're not together, even though they're not divorced, you can't really get mad at him for talking to other people when y'all aren't together. Like, y'all have been separated since the beginning of the year. So if he's talking to people, you can't really get mad about that. But I understand what she's saying about him doing it publicly. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to, one, be posting about it, and, you know, you posted a girl all over the internet, and, you know, you got Lauren out here looking crazy. I feel where she's coming from in that point. But at the same time, he said in a live that he's been telling her he doesn't want to be with her. So at that point, this is where a lot of us women mess up at. A man will tell us so many times that he does not want to be with us. He will literally say it until he can't say it no more, that he does not want to be with us. And what do? We stay around. We stick around. We continue to have kids with him. We continue to go back. We continue to let him come back. And it's just like, at that point, we the problem. Like, we can't keep blaming the men when we're accepting it. That's the problem with a lot of this stuff. And like, it's so many females that won't admit that. Like, so many females so quick to be like, no, niggas ain't shit. Really, it's not that we not shit, but we accepting the shit. Like, you can't get mad at a man that's constantly saying, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. And you still staying around. But when he moves on, you act all mad and upset. Like, you can't. Like, we got to stop doing that. We got to do better as women. Because I've been in that situation, though. Like, I've been in that situation where a man has literally told me, I don't want to be with you. And I've stayed and I've begged and I've pleaded and I've cried. And in the end, I always end up looking stupid, or I always get hurt. So I've learned that, like, the hard way. But at the same time, what he's doing is wrong. For one, it's wrong because you continuing to have these kids with this woman that you swear you don't want to be with. And that's wrong. Like, that's wrong to sit here. And then Lauren is young. She's, what, 24? 24. Joelle's my age. Joelle 28. I'm 27. So it's like, grow up. At some point in time, you need to grow up, Joelle. Like, seriously, because what you're doing is foul. You got this woman out here taking care of all these kids by herself. You're not doing nothing to help. Like, she literally said in the live that he called the cops on her because she asked him to watch the kids. Like, them your kids. She shouldn't have to ask you to watch nothing. It should be, I'm dropping your kids off. Click. Ain't nothing to talk about. It's 50-50 agreement. It's a 50-50 both ways. Like, both parents should be responsible for them kids, man. And there's so many of these fathers out here that just blows my mind, bro. Like, I cannot stand it. I just sent Amir over to his dad's for a minute because I needed a break. And moms need that break, bro. Like, when we constantly doing it by ourselves all the time, we gonna lose our mind, dude. And I can only imagine, like, I was, like, about to lose my mind with 2. Lauren got 3. And they back to back. So it's like, bro, like, I understand. I feel what you're going through, sis. I feel it. Like, I understand completely because I be at my wit's end. Like, I be ready to break the hell down. And then I be like, I can't break down. Somebody got to take care of these kids. But you should not have to beg the father of your child to do shit for their kid, man. That's the thing I'm trying to get Amaya's dumbass daddy to get. Like, I'm trying to be a bigger person. I'm messaging you, asking you to come and see her. I'm telling you, you know, whatever BS we had in the past, we can put the drama behind us, but this is still your child. I shouldn't be doing this by myself. You haven't seen your daughter since December 19th of last year. She about to turn 3. You haven't seen her since her 2nd birthday. And you haven't contributed to anything for her in the last year, damn near. Like, grow up, bro. Grow up. You knew what you was doing when we laid down. You knew what you was doing when we took the DNA test and found out she was yours. You knew right then, okay, let me step the fuck up. I'm a dad now. But no, you was good for a minute. Then as soon as I stopped fucking you, everything went downhill. As soon as I got on and moved on with my life, because you constantly told me that he didn't want to be with me. That was his constant bickering back and forth with me. I don't want to be with you. Okay, cool, whatever. I move on. I start dating someone else. Now what's the problem? You don't want to come to the house because my boyfriend here. You don't want to be around your daughter because I'm dating somebody. And it was just petty. It was just, I got sick of it. So I'm like, you know what? If you want to see her, take me to court. He won't take me to court. But I'm just over it. Like, us women should not have to beg these fathers to step the hell up. I feel like when a woman gets pregnant, like, yes, she has a choice if she wants to keep, the child or terminate or adopt. And, we do have that decision. But in some cases, we don't have that decision. When I went to Texas, I didn't have the decision to terminate. I didn't have the money to terminate. I didn't have, like, any type of insurance. And then they made it illegal. So I literally had no choice. Like, when people be like, oh, you had a choice. No, I didn't. Like, I did not. I would have had to come back to Michigan to get an abortion. And even then, I would have still had to pay out of pocket because I didn't have insurance in Michigan no more. So it's not like it was some quick, easy thing. Like, by the time I got back to Michigan, I was a week away from my second trimester. Like, I was 12 weeks when I got back. I couldn't, no. I had already knew what I was having. I was already feeling the baby move a little bit. Like, no, I can't do that. And then I thought about adoption, and it's like, no. Like, I just couldn't. So when men constantly try to tell women what they can and can't do, it pisses me off. Because until y'all can carry a child for 9 months and go through the pain of having a baby and go through the complications and deal with after pregnancy and postpartum, until y'all do that, shut up about what we can do. Like, just shut up. Because half the time, if y'all men would step up and do what y'all are supposed to do as fathers, it wouldn't be as many single mothers out here. And that's just facts. Like, I don't care. It's so many dudes. I just got into it last week with this dude on Facebook that tried to say, why are baby showers more important than weddings? What is this, single mothers raising single mothers? And I'm like, what? Like, how you gonna sit here and blame a woman when we can't get pregnant without y'all sperm? You can't sit here and put all the blame on women, bro. Like, you can't sit here and do that and say, oh, you a single mom because you chose to be. No, I didn't go into getting pregnant with Amir thinking I was going to be a single mom. Me and his dad was in a relationship when I got pregnant. We planned him. So, no, I didn't set out to be a single mother when I got pregnant with my son. I didn't set out to be a single mother when I got pregnant with Amaya, honestly. Honestly, I truly thought that Deontay was her father. And even though we weren't together, we were still a family. Like, it didn't matter if we wasn't together. When people seen us together, we was together. But it doesn't matter. Like, I still had a family type of environment for my child. Like, my child still had both parents involved. This time, I'm doing it by myself. But I did it by myself with Amir when I was pregnant in the first couple months of his life. So I'm used to it. I know what to expect this time. But men got to stop blaming these women for the things, like the decisions that we make. And I know this video all over the place, but it's so much I want to touch up on because I'm just sick of men trying to degrade women all the time. It just pisses me off. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad, especially when I see good moms. Like, Lauren is a good mom. She do what she's supposed to do. She take care of her kids. You don't never see her out dangling. She don't be in the clubs for real like that. She don't be on social media getting all drunk. Like, she really does what she's supposed to do as a mother, and she don't get enough praise for that. People just so quick to hop on her Instagram or her lives and talk shit about her teeth and, oh, your teeth is too big for your face. Y'all missing a bigger picture, man. Y'all missing a bigger picture. It don't matter about her teeth. It's the fact that she out here taking care of these kids by herself, and that's fucked up. Like, that's fucked up. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. Especially me knowing Joelle personally. I've known Joelle since I was 19 and I'm 27. I know Joelle, bro. Like, motherfuckers be forgetting where they came from, bro. And I hate that shit. Like, I cannot stand that. Like, dude, don't forget where you came from. You out here flaunting, doing these damn gold digger pranks, and you out here stunting in these cars and buying your best friend's cars. How you gonna buy another nigga a car before you do shit for your kids, bro? Like, that shit is so backwards to me. Like, the shit is so backwards to me. And people gonna get on here and say, you bashing him. But no, I'm not bashing him. But wrong is wrong, bro. And the shit you doing is wrong. That's fucked up. That's wrong. I don't care. Like, I don't care how you try to play it, how you try to say it, how you try to point fingers. I don't care. That's wrong at the end of the day. You're not doing nothing for your kids, but you out buying new cars. You're doing all these pranks with all these women. But you had a good woman at home. You had a whole family, and you literally risked that for cheating and talking to these women behind her back and doing these gold digger pranks. Like, why? Like, why do y'all do that, bro? Why do y'all do that stuff? Like, I know Joel, dude. Like, you used to not have shit, bro. Like, don't sit here in front for the internet like you just this big, you got money, I'm a muscle man now. Like, I got money. No, you wasn't always like that, bro. You used to work with me and my mama. We used to cut grass together. We struggled together, bro. Like, you literally, me and my mom would clean the houses and you would be out cutting the grass. Like, don't forget where you came from, bro. You ain't always have that money. And no, I'm not bashing him by any means, but wrong is wrong, bro. Like, wrong is wrong. You need to look at it from the bigger picture. What you doing is fucked up. And then to try to embarrass her on the internet and flash your camera at the girl that you messing with, that's fucked up. Especially knowing you still married. You on there trying to talk about you ain't married. That girl pulled the whole marriage certificate out. Like, don't play with your kids, not me. Like that, don't try to embarrass her like that, because you know damn well y'all still married. Y'all know, you still married. Like, that's just bold, bro. Wrong is fucking wrong. And I just hate that shit. I hate that. When I see these good women out here just getting bashed by these women, and then I see women out here getting bashed by dudes. Like, it's a lot of women that just bash women just to bash them, like to make them feel bad. And I used to do that. I used to do that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a couple years ago, I was bad. Y'all know when I was bad. Man, when I first started YouTube, whoo, thank God for the growth, because, baby, I was petty. Like, I was childish. I had so much growing to do, bro. Like, oh my God. Like, I don't even, Lord. Jesus. I was bad. Then I started realizing, like, you can't sit here and be bashing other women when you a woman. Like, no, women gotta stick together. We all we got, bro. These niggas don't give a fuck about us. How you out here bashing your own kind? Like, no. I can't. Like, I just cannot. But women, we gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better. You can't. And I learned this. I did. I learned this when I found out Amaya was Shinari's. I learned the hard way. And I looked stupid. And I was constantly on Facebook bashing him about how he was a deadbeat, but I was still fucking with him. I ain't gonna lie. The man was damn near, he was living with me for the summer, last summer. And I was trying to work my family out, like what any mother would do. I tried to work my family out. Okay, cool. She wasn't Deontay's. Moving on. All right. This your daddy. Shit. This your daddy. He around. We know. It's been proven. This is your father. I'm gonna try to work my family out. But I just can't. I couldn't deal with the lies. I couldn't deal with the having sex with people behind my back. I couldn't deal with the betraying me in my face. Like, And I finally got fed up. And I stopped. I ended it all. I cut it off. But we got to stop. We got to stop doing that. We can't keep blaming men for stuff that we're allowing. If you continuously allow a man to go out and cheat and come back and still have sex with you, or to go out and do what he wants, and then you bash him on Facebook, but then you turn around and get pregnant by him again, eventually we got to start looking in the mirror and realizing, like, we the problem. And he's going to continue to do the shit until you finally say, I'm done. Enough is enough. And you leave. Like, I just really, Lauren, I just really hope that you take this time and just grow, girl. Because the growth, I'm telling you, man, I've seen your growth over the last couple years. You have matured so much. Like, you probably don't even see it, but just watching like your past lives and your past videos up until now, you have matured so much. Like, I just want to commend you. I want to like applaud you for that, because girl, you done matured. You done came a long way. But as long as you continue to keep going back, it's just gonna keep the cycle. It's gonna keep continuing. And every time you get 10 steps forward, he gonna knock you 17 steps back. And it's gonna be a never ending cycle. Focus on your brand. Focus on them babies, girl. You got 3 babies looking up at you. You got 2 girls, Lauren. Come on. It's time. Fuck that nigga. All 2021. Like, no. If he want to be a thought, if he want to be a hoe, if he want to go out and embarrass himself, that's fine, girl. Let him embarrass himself. But as long as you continue to show it and show that it's bothering you and show that you're offended and you're pissed about it, he's going to keep doing it. I'm telling you, this is how niggas operate. As soon as they get a little bit of oh, I'm fucking with her. Oh, she mad? Let me do some more. You got to show that man you don't give a fuck. Keep stunting on him, girl, because you stunting right now, sis. Like, you doing a damn thing. You getting new cars. You getting new places. You out here with brands. Your kids are taken care of. Keep doing you, Lauren. I'm telling you. That's the biggest revenge you can do to a nigga is moving the fuck on and succeeding with that shit. I'm telling you, they hate it. They hate that shit. I got a couple years more experience. Like, I'm telling you, girl, just keep doing what you're doing. Fuck that nigga. If you want to be a hoe, sign the divorce papers. Don't go back and forth with him. Don't sit here and try to hold on to hope. If he really gave a fuck and he really wanted to be in a relationship and he wanted to be there for his kids, he would be there. He would be there. This is y'all third kid. Y'all got 3 kids together. He ain't did shit. Like, it's time to just look in the mirror and go, damn, maybe I am a little bit of the problem. I'm still allowing this shit to happen. It's time to let go, girl. Just let go. I know it's gonna hurt. I know. Y'all been together for some years. I know that shit is gonna be hard. But you have to do it for yourself and for them babies, man. You teaching your daughters right now that that's acceptable. And I had to learn that with my daughter. I had to learn that when I was trying to do the stuff with her dad and work it out. And I was like, man, I'm teaching my daughter right now that it's acceptable for niggas to come in your house and sit there and get drunk and high all day and pass out. I'm teaching my daughter that it's okay for niggas to talk to me like I'm trash. Like, I'm teaching my daughter that. And I had to really look at myself like, damn, I'm not setting a good example. Once that shit clicked in my head, I don't give a fuck. Like, a nigga gonna have to teach me how to fly before I be with him. Like, I can't. I just can't. I got too much stuff that I'm trying to accomplish. Like, and you do too. You young. Like, you got so much more life ahead of you, girl. You only 24. Focus on you. Like, seriously, just focus on you. Focus on them babies. Focus on, getting your YouTube popping. Get back with your, you've been doing the damn thing with your brand. Just focus on that. Fuck that. The right man will come along, and the right man will be there for you and take care of them kids like they his. And that shit, I'm telling you, when that shit happen, he gonna be pissed. He gonna look in the mirror and go, damn, I had a good one. Because them gold digging bitches, they exactly what the title says. They some gold digging bitches. No. Like, no, girl. It's just time to move on. Focus on you and them babies. And I just had to say that because I was watching that video this morning. It popped up in my recommendations. And I was like, what? I know she ain't going back and forth with this man. This man Joel didn't really just like, he didn't change, like, for real. And I didn't watch the change. Like, I didn't watch him go from up here to just like, it's sickening. It's sickening to me when I see these YouTubers that I know personally and they just like forget where they came from and they just start like treating people that's below them like garbage and talking shit about I just be sitting here like, did you forget where you came from, bro? Like, I can't. But I'm done. I ain't about to talk no more. I ain't about to talk y'all ear off. I might post a video later on, but baby girl, move on. Let that shit go. You've been fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and trying to make this shit work for so many years now. Just let the shit go. Sign the divorce papers. Get that man what he want. Just give him what he want. Whatever. You'll find somebody that's for you and for your kids and that'll treat you and your babies like you supposed to be treated. And like you said, it's gonna take a time. It's gonna take a minute. I watched your live earlier. It's gonna take you a minute. It's gonna take you some time to move on because yes, I know that you still love him. You got 3 kids with him. That's understandable. But it ain't enough love in the world for the disrespect he doing to you right now, girl. It ain't. It ain't. You gotta love you enough for them babies. And right now, you showing them kids that this shit is acceptable. And it's not by any means. It's disrespectful as fuck to have the mother of your child out here looking like that. Like, that shit is wrong. I don't care. Shit is wrong. So, just take what I said. You ain't gotta accept it, but just hear me out. Just move on. Just do what you gotta do for your kids. Be a good mom. Continue doing what you're doing. Keep pushing forward and let that shit go. Cause niggas gonna be here to the day you die, girl. You 24. You got a long life ahead of you. But I'm getting off of here. I'm about to go and probably take a nap with my fat ass because I'm tired. So yeah, y'all have a good day.